I have purchased so many different items. I have purchased pressure washers, chainsaws, pole saws, every kind of clipper, the gator grabber. I mean, I've taken so many different items in the last 3 years. This is my favorite, all right? This is my #1 item. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive. It is worth every penny. Anybody that has to do any type of trimming or clipping of branches or sticks or even small trees will love the power of the Sunjo 24-volt pruner. First of all, you have a 24-volt battery. That is a very, very powerful battery. You can use this in 2 different ways. You can use it as a handheld pruner, which I use on the front of my house where I've got hedges. Some of my hedges, the branches are as big as your finger, goes right through them like butter. And I'll use them on trees because you can take this, pop it off the battery, attach the pole, put the battery on the bottom and the handle, and now I've got a pruner that I can use like this. So let me show you how it works. There's a battery on the back. Battery has its little gas gauge right there. See the lights on? Turn them off. Hold on. Turn them back on when they turn off. But you see them. Turn them on. There they are. There's the lights, full power. You have a double switch here that makes sure that, you know, and this is a grown-up tool, not for kids. A grown-up switch, you gotta hit 2 buttons at the same time. Very easy, very comfortable. I will go over to a very heavy-duty stick here, solid, right? Come in close. When you see this, it's crazy. Like butter, as they say. I think this thing is amazing. You can see why I say keep it away from children. I really, and I say that because I have a kid, although he's 19 and he could use it, but he got little ones. Always disconnect the battery and leave it, you know, out in your tool shed. This thing is ridiculous, okay? As soon as I'm like, how does it, it's so powerful, 24-volt battery. And one more thing, because I have to do this too. It comes with an extension pole. All you do is unlock it, and you can extend it to whatever size you need it. I'll do it just about halfway. It locks into place. Now I've taken the battery and put it on the bottom with the handle, and all I need to do is go up here. If I wanted to trim this branch above me, check it out. You ready? I'm gonna go right here. Watch. Oh, actually, I'll do little ones first. Watch. Done. Want to go way up here? Watch, watch, watch. Way up here. That is 6 feet over my head. And I don't even have it fully extended. If I want to go thicker, watch here. Ready? What? What's this? It's unbelievable. I used this the other day and my neighbor Don came out and he goes, what, another toy from HSN? I'm like, dude, this thing is a monster. Anyway, we are down to our final quantities. We started with 300. How many do I have left? Oh my gosh. We might have to end this hour early. I got 150 left. Let me introduce you to Bobby Milliken. Bobby, you know my affinity for this product. My favorite item in 3 years of the gardening show, right here, bud.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a reason why Sunjo makes these tools as well as they do, especially with the warranty that they give you. And of course, as you mentioned at the top, that 24-volt lithium-ion battery, it just gives you that power, gives you that juice that you need. Now, these are bypass pruners. What you're not doing, and I'll show you these as the old school, you are not using all of this wrist action and elbow action to squeeze and push. Now, I'll even bring it closer to the camera because you know what? I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to develop like a little, I don't know, tendonitis right here, some wrist pains from all the outdoor stuff I'm doing in gardening. So you don't have to do that anymore. Now, you've got the battery that comes with your purchase, by the way. You've got all that power. This is a bypass pruner. What does that mean? It means if you look at the blades, the cut goes all the way, passes the blade. That means you're going to get a nice, clean, consistent cut every time. And like Guy was just showing you, I mean, these things are amazing. They just cut through anything up to, you know, you can say about 1 inch in diameter, but let's face it, if it fits between it, it's most likely going to cut. Look at that, how quickly and easily that is, guys. It's amazing.
You know what, I mean, Bobby, I'm so glad you mentioned bypass. I always forget to say that. When you buy a regular set of pruners, you'll notice they do this. They clamp together, right? So if you've got any little, you know, pieces of striated root in there, whatever, it's not going to cut through. Or what it'll do is it'll split open and it'll bend open, right? And then you can't cut through. The bypass pruner goes right through because it cuts past the point of where the tree limb is. So it pops right up. I mean, to me, to be able to do this, and because I have a pole saw, And I love my pole saw for doing, 3, 4, 5 inch, trimming. But when you got something that's 1 or 2 inches and you don't have to plug it in, all you got to do is pop on the battery. I mean, I don't have any coconuts, but we are in Florida, but you may have something you have to trim up. Wait, right? I'm just surprised they did coconuts, but you can do it for anything, right? Maybe you got an apple tree. And apple branches, after a while, start to die out and grow new branches. Maybe it's hanging over your driveway. Take your long arm pruner, go right up.
Yeah.
Cut it where it lives. Watch. Boom. I'll do it again. I'm cutting this thing. Just to show you how thick, I'm down near the root of this, or we're near the base of this. Look at this thing. I mean, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. All right.
Hey, Guy, a lot of our viewers really have the rose bushes, right? They love to use it for those specifically. I know you do too. And that's what the great thing about it is. Whether you're cutting something small within a handheld reach, this has you covered. But if you want to get something that's a little bit further away, you can do it safely on solid ground with 2 feet. You don't have to get up on a ladder. This is about 4 feet long. They give you a nice little easy to open latch. It's a spring tension, which I like. So you can get all the way almost to 6 feet. Look at that length. I don't even know if it fits on frame. Now I've got a crepe myrtle tree here. Yeah, I can do these guys nice and easy with my handheld reach. But what happens when I want to get up here or all the way back here? I wouldn't be able to do this without this tool. I'd have to get up on the ladder. Now I've got 2 feet safe. Look at that coming down right there. Nice, easy on the ground. And I can cut that. I feel like a professional. I'm not having to hire any landscaping company or pay them $50, $100, whatever it is. I just did it that easily with my Sunjo. If you don't need the length, pop it back down. And Guy, don't forget, this is a multi-pivoting head here. So what does this mean? This means you can get all these different angles that suit your needs. Why is that important?